It all began on a sunny Monday in the calm town of Ayetoro. People bustled about. Children hurried to school, women sold akra by the road, and Kiki drivers blared their horns like that could fix their lives. Then she appeared at the junction, a new face. Light-skinned, stunning, wide hips, full chest, and a face soft and radiant like early morning mist. She wore a short red dress, high heels, and held a large crimson notebook under one arm. Heads turned. Who was she? She walked with confidence, waving at strangers like old friends. "Good morning, Mama Kanda," she greeted. Even though Mama Kanda swore she'd never met her, she greeted Baba Cola, the fruit seller. Even waved at that grumpy woman who always hissed at kids. Some thought she was sweet, others odd. But one thing was certain. This girl, who introduced herself as Nara, knew far too much. By evening, gossip buzzed louder than mosquitoes. Who was she? Where from? How did she know everyone? But Nara just smiled, scribbling calmly into her large red notebook. Next morning, she returned, now in a green jumpsuit and a stylish red scarf. Still carried that big book. Her walk? Unmissable. Men gawked. Children stared. Even old Papa Jide forgot to collect change. Under the mango tree sat the town's gossip queen, Zena. Leggings, capped, sunglasses, despite no sun. Watching. Waiting. "Let's see who thinks she can steal my gossip throne," she whispered. Nara walked up. "Good morning, Annie Zena. Love your slippers." Zena blinked. Compliments? On her slippers? Unheard of. From that day, the two became inseparable. They sat together every afternoon, sipping malt and discussing everything and everyone. But soon, Zena noticed something. Nara knew too much. Too specifically. She even mentioned a dream Zena had 2 nights before. Later that week, chaos at the market. Not from trading, but yelling. Mama T's favorite red bra vanished from her backyard. "Thunder fire the thief," she cried. "Imported from Lagos." Crowd gathered. Some laughed. Some sighed. Nara, chewing groundnuts beside Zena, calmly said, "Your neighbor's dog dragged it to the gutter. It's behind the carpenter's shop." All eyes turned. "How you take no?" Mama T asked, arms akimbo. "Just a guess." Nara smiled. They checked. There it was. Cheers broke out. "She fine and smart." But Zena didn't clap. She squinted at Nara. That was no guess, she thought. This girl is hiding something. Next day, at the Kiki Park, Nara wore a short blue dress and shades. Zena brought Puff Puff. Then suddenly, Nara dropped a bomb. "Did you hear what happened to Mr. Ojo's wife? She cried all night. Caught him testing that dry cleaner woman." Zena dropped her snack. "How do you know?" Nara giggled. "I hear things." Zena laughed too, but inside, panic brewed. No one was supposed to know. She had only overheard it herself near their fence. That night, she made a decision. I'll find out who Nara really is. Next morning, Zena dressed like a detective, black booba, rapper, and borrowed her cousin's Okada. She waited near the back of the building Nara always disappeared into. At 8:15 a.m., Nara emerged, tight orange top, jeans, red notebook in hand, humming. She didn't take the main road. She entered a bush path by the church. Zena followed, ducking behind trees. Nara stopped at an old, abandoned school, looked around, smiled, walked through the wall. Yes, through it. Zena froze. Her legs shook. Am I in a Nollywood film? She ran, heart thudding. That night, she locked every door, tied 3 scarves around her head, and slept with a Bible under her pillow. Then came a knock. Knock, knock. Zena peeked. It was Nara, holding fried fish. You like it spicy, right? She smiled. Terrified yet hungry, Zena let her in. Nara sat casually, chatting about everyone's secrets. The pastor's housemaid, the farting teacher, even the town chairman's heartbreak. Zena faked a laugh, but her mind spun. Is it the book? She wondered. After Nara left, Zena called her uncle the town herbalist. The next morning, Nara returned to the market, smiling as usual, notebook in hand. Zena followed, not with a bike, but with questions. "What's inside that book?" she asked. Nara chuckled. "Just my thoughts." "Can I read it?" "You want to see how I spell your name with love hearts?" she teased. Later that afternoon, Nara left the book behind while buying roasted corn. Zena grabbed it. She flipped through. Her hands trembled. Names. Secrets. Dreams. Even hers. A whole page. Zena watches too much soap opera and cries alone every night. She shut the book, stunned. That book wasn't just a diary. It was magic. Zena rushed to her Uncle Baba Aramu, the herbalist, disguised in dark glasses and scarf. She told him everything. Baba Aramu sighed. "She's a spirit, not just any. A gossip spirit, sent to reveal and disturb." "What can I do?" Zena asked. "Don't confront her directly," he warned. "Spirits hide their weakness in what they love." Maybe her book. He gave her a calabash of white powder. "Sprinkle this when she speaks. If she chokes, she's not human." Zena nodded. She was ready. But Nara may already know. By weekend, Nara was a local star. People from nearby towns came to hear her. She exposed secrets. The choir mistress loved her. The principal's fake certificate. Even a couple's child not being theirs. People clapped, gasped, cried. But couldn't stop listening. Zena watched from a corner, powder in her handbag. Then Nara turned. "Zena, come closer," she said, smiling. Zena froze. "Want to sprinkle your powder now?" Nara asked, still smiling. Zena gasped. "She knows." Then Nara walked to the center of the market. "Let me tell you my story," she began. "I was once human, a woman who loved gossip. One day I gossiped about a mad prophet. He cursed me. 'Since you love other people's stories, may you never stop telling them.' And I became this." People gasped. Nara's voice thundered. "Now I hear secrets. I live among you, but I'm not one of you." After her confession, things changed. The town became tense. People hid their faces. But Nara didn't stop. One day, she pointed at Mama Beezy. "Your son's been stealing meat." Mama Beezy fainted. Fights broke out. Families turned on each other. Secrets exploded. Zena had had enough. She rallied 5 brave women, including the pastor's wife. They planned a ritual. Midnight, behind the old town hall. They carried charm, salt, and Baba's powder. "We'll invite her to a thank-you party," Zena said. "Sprinkle powder. Chant her name backward." "Alma backward?" Just say it 3 times." They decorated the venue, made jollof with extra meat. Nara arrived in her flowy dress. "This is for me?" "Yes." Zena smiled. Nara sat, started eating. Zena sprinkled the powder in a circle. The women chanted, "Nara, Nara Aaron." The ground shook. Rice spilled. Balloons popped. Nara stood, book glowing. "You think you can trap me?" she said, voice darker. Zena stepped back. "We just want to free the town." "From truth?" Nara asked. The powder flew up, covered the women. They began blurting out their own secrets. "Cheating, stealing, lying. I once used my friend's perfume and blamed my sister." Silence. Nara picked her book. "Your secrets have weight. I only carry them." Then she walked away. The next day, Ayetoro was quiet. No shouting. No laughter. The 5 women didn't show their faces. Children looked at their parents differently. Everyone now knew everyone. Nara sat at the kiosk. Jeans, white blouse, red book closed. No one greeted her. Even the beggar across the street. But Nara wasn't sad. She looked at peace. "They finally know what it feels like," she whispered to her book. Zena stayed indoors. No gossip. No hair combed. Eventually, she stepped out. "You're back." Nara smiled. "You're not just a gossip spirit." Zena sighed. "You're a mirror." "I only show what I see," Nara replied. "Then let me learn to tell stories with care." Nara handed her the red book. Weeks passed. The town softened. More honesty. Less drama. Less noise. Nara still sat at the kiosk. But she listened now. Her book stayed closed. One little girl asked, Auntie Nara, why don't you talk anymore? Because the town finally learned to talk to itself, she said softly. Nara became a counselor, not a gossip, but a guide. And from that day on, Ayetoro learned one thing. Truth may be heavy, but hiding it is heavier.